How late?
Only for like a couple of minutes, maybe. Yeah, short.
That's still considered late to me.
Gotta get your hair ready.
Just ain't got my buzz, so my butt, so
Gotta put it to the back.
gotta put it in the ponytail, make it look something. I'll turn my ball on. Questions tonight.
It is a strong possibility.
I bet it is, ball. Okay. Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. I had to chase Bam. He was trying to run in the woods where the bee came be coming from. So yeah, I had to chase Bam. So I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm here with his nerve wracking ass. Yeah. I'm gonna need you guys to close the door because I see you guys clearly isn't doing that. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me go up here and start from the beginning. Thank you, Evelyn Love. You always come in showing love. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Queen. Oh, okay, guys. It's Monday. Welcome to Monday Storytime. So, surprise, you guys get story time every day this week. For this week only, don't be looking forward for next week. Don't be talking shit. Actually, I thought no. This week only. Y'all get stories this every day this week. So, y'all welcome. But let me say hey to everybody. Hey, Keita. Hey, Nino. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Gemini. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn Love. Hey, Miss Chevy. Hey, Christian. Hey, Keyshawn. Hey, Regina. Hey, Miss D. I'm glad to see all y'all made it. Okay. Hey, Maya. Hey, Louisiana Cajun girl. Hey, Shaniqua. Hey, Nurse Graham. Hey, Jakia. Hey, Tony. Talking shit ass Tony is back. Hey, Tony. And I ain't got no big ass button on the fuck with you today. So, welcome back peacefully. Talking shit ass Tony. Hey, Deja Keisha. Hey, Sophie. Hey, Tara. Hey, Pickle Rick. See, still ain't changed the name. Hey, China. Hey, Blue. You made it. Yes, you did. Hey, Jessica. Long time no see. Glad to see you made it. I'm gonna need some type of letter letting me know why your ass been gone for months. Were you kidnapped, bitch? Did somebody kidnap you? Because that's the only reason you should be gone for that damn long. But we'll discuss that later. Hey, Kay. Hey, Aisha. Hey, Reality. Let me see. Who else I can speak to? Hey, Donna. Hey, Barbie. All right. So, yes, you guys. You guys get story time every day. Thank you, Victoria. Yes. Thank you. So, look, I'm going to need y'all to get y'all butt up and close that door because that door is like open. What? Do we have another? Welcome to the family, Louisiana Cajun girl. About time, bitch. You been just hanging out in the background and stuff. We've been watching you just hang out in the background. We were wondering when you gonna come on to the family. Well, welcome to the family, love. Thank you so much. You will have a special thank you from me on the community page as well as your name in the story time. So you're gonna have to know what name to use for you because I don't think you want me to use Louisiana Cajun girl for the name. So. Hey, Tanika. Hey, TWE. Look at Tony somebody, gang. You a best girl came with you. I hadn't been noticing you just. I hadn't been seeing that name pop up, love. I'm talking about maybe you been up on another name, but I ain't been seeing it just the name. Just use Alicia. Okay. All right, Alicia. That's what we'll definitely moderators. Make sure y'all put the name down for Louisiana Cajun girl, so I know what name to use for her in a story time. Hey, Lavonia. Wow, oh my God. Y'all welcome y'all cousin to the family. Y'all know how I go. Y'all better welcome y'all cousin to the family. Let her feel loved. Let me see. Yes. Let's see. Now all of your booze. All right, guys, so we're going to get ready to start this story time in like 2 minutes. So hurry up, get your snack, your cake, your pies. Get your twisties, your shot glasses, fill them on up. If you're in the bathroom, cut that shit short, flip it, zip it, flush, and bring your ass out. Please don't get to wash your hands. And just in case that cootie cat or that, that musty ball smell is that bad, get you some antibacterial, some hand sanitizer, and hook it up, because we don't want to smell that shit in the living room. We got to sit here and listen to the story together in the living room. We don't want to smell all that shit in the living room. So please, keep it fresh. Look at Tay Tay. I'm talking about Tay Tay, grown member for 10 months. Bitch, that's what I'm talking about. You grown. We understand. You got your grown woman drawers on, the shit you in the building, helping auntie keep eyes on your teenager baby cousins. Yes, yes. Thank you to all my grown members that's been helping me keep an eye on all our baby and teenage relatives, because a shit ton of them and auntie can't do it by her damn self. So thank you so much for helping me keep up with all our family members as much as we can. And much as we allowed to. All right, we got like 1 more minute, guys. Okay, so this is how it's gonna go for the rest of the week, y'all. Okay, so today y'all get 3 stories. Tomorrow y'all get 2 stories. Wednesday y'all get 4 stories. Thursday y'all get 2 stories, and then Friday y'all get 3 stories. And Auntie will probably be all storied out, but that's a lie. But for this week, I'm going hard. I'm going hard. Because I want to show my love and support. Y'all been showing me so much love and sticking with Auntie by my side and being here. So I want to show that love back. So I'm spoiling y'all all fucking week with story time. You're welcome. Because I love y'all this much. So it is now 7:40. It is now time for story time. So I hope you done did everything you need to do. Get your ass in front of the TV, telephone, computer, tablet, wherever the hell you see me on, wherever you're watching me on, get in front of it. Put the thumbs up. Let me know you're ready. Let me know you're ready. Let me know you guys are ready. So I can start this story time. So yes, I just wanted to make sure I showed you guys so much love, because I love you guys individually. Y'all know Auntie, I love all y'all individually. So I show my family so much love. When they call me, when they reach out through Instagram, I speak to everybody. I even accept phone calls from people that don't think I'm gonna answer my phone when they call. Like she ain't gonna answer it, and I answered it. Like she answered. Like we family. Why wouldn't I? Love. All right. Hey, Ryan. Long time no hear from. I hope you got a book long paragraph on letting us know where your ass been missing in action. But next time you go missing in action like that, we're going to put an APB out on your ass so we can locate you or download something on your phone and keep track of your ass, because you go missing for a long time. It ain't just like 2 days. Okay. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Jasmine. Mr. Williams Remedy. Okay, is this a new? This is a new name. We doing a new name now. This is what we doing. Okay, Mr. Williams Remedy. She said she can't type. Why she can't type? Teresa should be able to type. This is not member only chat. As you can see, it's people that come in that ain't even got badges by their name. So everybody should be able to type. Oh, it's okay. Okay, just want to be sure. Just want to be sure. I'm like, okay, to change the name up on Auntie. Auntie, read my comment. Okay, give me a second. Pull your comment up. Auntie, what does she might have mistakenly got put out. Oh my goodness, who put her out? Y'all are fucking. Can't y'all reinstate her moderators? Y'all ain't got that ability to reinstate her. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me go in here and check. And stop calling her fucking mud duck, You're a trip. That's her damn name. She's still showing as a moderator, so she shouldn't be kicked out. Nope, not showing her as kicked out. No. So I don't know. Maybe it's on your end, Suki. That's it. Remember I told you. Yes, too. That's why a lot of times I be on, but I may not comment or something because I'm watching both at the same time. But you understand the rest. I totally understand. Hey, Creasy baby. I miss you so much, love. Must be that cheap ass phone she get. You know what, Nino? I'm gonna need you to fucking stop, okay? I'm gonna need you to stop, Nino. Stop. She be starting her phone. Okay. All right, guys. Can I get my thumbs for everybody that's ready? Come on, give it them thumbs so Auntie can start this story time. Get it on crunk. Oh my goodness, I gotta start reading these damn comments out loud. I did not know he was finna say that. Okay, Chrissy. You still a member, baby. You still family. I still love you. You still here, baby. Right. Like, tell me not to quit. Oh, fucking true. I'm back like bro. Thank you, Ryan. I'm glad you are back, babe. I'm glad that you are back. Let's see what's up with that new emoji. Nice. So those are the new emojis to show how long you guys have been um, a part of the family. So those are the new emojis besides the little circles with the stars in them. You know, so those were the new emojis for you guys. I'm just being. Hey Stephanie. Hey Dee. Hey sweetie. Oh my goodness, girl. For 2 months. No, you've been there longer than 2 months, but you haven't been here for 6 months yet. So if you got a two, then that means you've been here 2 months or longer, but you haven't been here 6 months yet. When you get 6 months, then that's when your badge change to the six. Like Ryan's up there, like Nino, it'll turn to the six. But right now, everybody that's showing two has been here between 2 and 5 months. Reality says she need the link. It's okay. It's okay. And I can always catch a live, but I'm on replay game heavily. Well, thank you, D, for supporting regardless. I love it. Thank you so much. Y'all know y'all can send Auntie them super thanks on the replay game, like for real. All right. Hey, Jamaica. Look at you. All right, you guys. So let's see. Are we ready for the first story of the night? Get your tips ready. Get your tips ready because this was about to go down. Get your tips ready because Auntie clearly got her tip jar on Cash App as well as on YouTube. Ready. Here we go. So our first story of the night has Chastain, Blue, and Tara. Chastain, Blue, and Tara, you guys. This is you guys' story, so I hope you like it. Okay, so Chastain and Blue were like antique like people. They were the type of people that would go to all like antique type shops and stuff like that, and clean out old houses because they be looking for all this old bad shit. Now, one day they talked to Tara, and Tara's telling them about how her grandma is getting sick, and they're about to put her into a home, but they need help cleaning out her house. And of course, Chastain was like, "So, what type of stuff is in her house?" And she was like, "Oh, my grandma got stuff from like the 30s, clothes." And they was like, "What? We're down, bitch. Where we sign up?" She like, "So this what I'm gonna do." Thank you, sweetie. She like, "So this what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call y'all when we get my grandma settled." She said her grandma didn't want none of her stuff given away. They had to tell the grandma they gonna put all her stuff in storage, and it will be there for her to be like, "Okay, cool, I go." So they wanted the grandma to be clear of the house before they brought the people in to come help clean the house out. So Chastain and Blue sat back and they waited on Tara to call. Tara called. She says grandmama's in the home. They selling her in, meet her over at the house. She get them the address and they go over to the house to help her clean out the house. Now, when they get in this house, y'all, it is so much shit in this house. Like, grandma was a hoarder, but not the nasty type. You know what I'm saying? She was a hoarder. Like, she never threw away none of her. Like, back in the day, the grandma was she used to dance and show like a showgirl, and she had like all these old 30 like outfits and shit. Like, thank you, Tyra. It's your story. I hope you loving it. So she got like all these old ass outfits and stuff from the 30, like nice shit. So they go in there and it's like, oh my God, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven, bitch. Like, where do I start? Where do I start? So she was like, just pick a room. Tara told him, just go ahead and pick a room, and whatever you see, just ask me about it before you decide you're going to keep it. Bet they just takes off and they runs. The first place that Chastain runs is into the bedroom, grandma bedroom. Blue went to the like a big ass closet on the other side of the bedroom. So they both like split up and they go into these rooms, y'all. It's other people here. So, people are helping. It's a whole lot of people here trying to help clean this shit out. So everybody's coming to Tara like, you think your grandma would want this? Is this valuable? Is this sentimental to you guys? And she's like, oh, well, no, you can have that. Oh, no, you can have that. So she was just giving away shit like left and right. And Chastain comes downstairs with his jewelry box. And she like, so I think this is your grandma's jewelry. So did you want to keep this? And Tara opens up the box. She looks at it. And I was like, costume jewelry. You can have it if you want it. She like, are you sure? Some of this shit may be real. Like, are you sure? She's like, girl, you can have it. Bet Chastain grabbed the little jewelry box, put it to the side of her little stuff, because that's what she's taking with her. She found a ton of outfits. Blue found all type of like tap dance shoes, cute little heel tap dance shoes that they had to dance in back in the day. They were in heaven. Like, oh my God, all this shit. And it's just so, and she kept everything like neat, like the outfits and stuff. Everything was in like silicone bags as if they went to the dry cleaner, and she just never put them back on again. So all this stuff is just like in great fucking condition. So everybody that helped clean the house, it took them almost 7 hours to clean this whole house out. But everybody that cleaned out this house left with tons of shit, like bukus of shit. Filled the car up, the trunk, called other people over, bring me your damn trunk to leave your babies at home, bitch. I might need your back seat type of shit. Like they was pulling shit up out of here. And Chastain got a whole bunch of shit. Blue got like a whole bunch of outfits and shoes and cute little, headpieces and headdresses that came with outfits and shit. So they couldn't believe they was happy. So, Tara was like, thank you for coming and helping me, clean out my grandma's house. I didn't know what I was going to do. I couldn't have did all this by myself. You guys was really a big help. And they're like, girl, we got you. Whenever you need, if you're going to clean out some more, just call and let us know. We do this type of shit. We love antique stuff. So she was like, okay, thank you. So they leave. Chastain and Blue go on to Chastain's house and they pull out all this shit. And it's like, girl, look what I got. Look what I got. Oh, bitch, that's cute. Look what I got. Oh, look what I got, girl. They got the hair ready. They just going through everything. And Chastain pulls out the jewelry box. She's like, look, bitch. And she opens up the jewelry box. And Blue like, girl. She's like, nope, this is all mine. She's like, you took that lady jewelry. And she was like, no, Tara said all this like costume jewelry. This is stuff they wore to dance in back in the day. It's not real. She like, girl, some of them diamonds look real. She's like, don't they know? I told Tara that, but Tara was like, she wasn't worried about it. Just take it. So she was like, girl, are you girl? I would have, girl, some of that shit look real. So they started to go through the jewelry and everything. And these diamond earrings stuck out. They glistened and shined so fucking bright over all the rest of this jewelry. And Chastain grabbed them earrings and she was like, girl, I think these are real. And Blue, not being no goddamn jeweler, go look at that shit. Yeah, bitch, you got a different kind of sparkle. You don't know. You don't damn know. But this is what Blue telling her. Girl, you got a different kind of sparkle, bitch. This might be worth some money right here. So she like, girl, these are gorgeous. Look at this shit. She runs over to the mirror and she's like, girl, she put the earrings in. Girl, look at this shit. Oh my God. Like, bitch, turn the lights off. I could probably make it light up in here with these big ass diamonds. Like, look. And Blue like, turn around, let me see. So she turned around, let Blue see. Blue like, yeah, bitch, that's fake. That's glass all day. It's just too damn bright. Like, diamonds ain't that fucking bright. Real diamonds ain't that bright. She like, bitch, how do you know you got real diamonds? That ain't the fucking point. The point is, real diamonds don't sparkle like that, bitch. That shit ain't real. Whatever, man. Okay, so we hooking up tomorrow so we can go, antiquing again. She like, hell yeah, bitch, I'm down. Call me in the morning. Bet. So Blue get all her stuff. She put it in the car and she leaves. Now, Chastain is at home putting up all her stuff. She's looking at the jewelry close now, examining. She like, yeah, some of this shit do look costume, look fake. You know what I'm saying? So she was putting the shit in there, but she kept the earrings in. She's like, oh, these are beautiful. So she puts all that stuff up that she got. She gets in the bed, watch TV. She goes to sleep. And in the middle of the night, she's woken up to what sounds like whispering in the living room, like, she's like, the fuck? Did I leave the TV on in the living room? Because she lives alone. So she, she sits up in the bed to try to hear. And it's like when she sits up, she don't hear it no more. So it's like, maybe I'm tripping. So she lays back down, turn her back to the door, fluff her pillow, get comfortable again, get ready to go back, nod on back off, and then she hears it again. what the fuck is going on? Now she's hearing footsteps walk through her living room. Like, hell no. So she gets up. She calls the police. She's like, I think I got a burglar in my house. Can you please get a police officer here? And the dispatcher is like, where are you in the house? She's like, I'm in my bedroom. Are you hiding? Like, no, I'm just in the bed. Like, hide. I need you to hide. Where are you going to hide? And she's like, I guess I'm going to hide up under the bed. Okay, we're going to let the officers know you're up under the bed. Don't come out until the officers come. And you know what I'm saying? Just stay on the phone with me until the officers get there. So she can still hear the whispering. She gets up under the bed. She has the phone. She can still hear the whispering going on, the walking. She's looking over by the door. She can see actual like dark footprints. Like a light is shining from the bathroom towards her door, and she can see the footprints of somebody walking by. So it's like, oh my God, what if they open this door and they flip this mattress? They're gonna kill me. And the dispatcher's like, just be quiet. The cops are like 2 minutes away. They're coming. Just be quiet. So Chastain's just sitting there. She got her mouth covered. You know, she's crying. She's looking at the door. She just keeps seeing these feet walk back and forth, and she's just like quiet and shit. And then all of a sudden you hear boom, 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 police. And she don't say nothing. She's like, the police is knocking at the door. And you know, she's telling the dispatcher's telling the police, the person can't hear you on the inside. You knocking on the door, and they like, can she come open the door? And the dispatcher asked her, can you come open the door? And she's like, no, I can see feet walking back and forth past my bedroom door. I can't come out. They have my permission to kick the door in. So the dispatcher tell the police, the person says you have permission to kick the door in because people are in the house. Police kick the door in. Boom! Police, put your hands up. You can just hear like janitor keys, because you know, I don't know why police always sound like janitor keys, they little belts and shit. But you can hear all this shit like rushing through the house, you know what I'm saying? Put your hands up, free, all clear, free. They going all through the house like 8 police in the fucking house looking for these folks. They come into the bedroom, ma'am, and Chastain come from up under the bed, and they help her out, and they like, are you okay? And she was like, what happened to the people that was in my house? And the police is like, what people? She was like, I heard people talking in my living room. I saw feet walking back and forth in front of my door. Like, where are the people? Did y'all catch them? And they like, when we came in, it wasn't any people in here. We checked everywhere. There wasn't no people. And she swore down. She was like, it was fucking people in my house. And I seen their feet walking back and forth. I heard them talking. You know what I'm saying? The police is like, calm down, man. We'll check the house again, but we didn't see anything. So they go through the house again. They come back out. You know, she's sitting on the curb waiting to see what they got to say. And they come back out and they're like, ma'am, there's no one in the home. And Chastain is like, this is bullshit. Like, are you serious? And they're like, yes, ma'am, there's no one in the house. She's like, can you please check one more time? Because I know what I saw. And then the police shine the light in her eye. Have you been drinking? She's like, no, I haven't been fucking drinking. Can you please just check for my peace of mind? Can you please just check one more time? So he's like, yeah, all right. Come on, guys, let's check again. So the police go back into the house. While they're in the house, she calls Blue. And Blue is middle of the night. Blue like, hello. She like, bitch, wake up. Somebody was in my house. And Blue like, what? She like, girl, somebody was in my fucking house. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, can you come over here? And Blue like, I'm on the way. So Blue rushes over there. By the time Blue get over there, the police is coming out, clearing the house again. There's no one in the house. You know, everything is fine. And, you know, Blue comes out and stands next to Chastain while the police is telling her, Chastain, you know, we've walked through the house several times. We've checked everywhere. There was no one in the home. We've checked 3 times. There were no signs of forced entry. There was no unlocked windows. Your back door was locked. We don't know how this person, if it was someone in there, we don't know how they got in or out. And Chastain is just flabbergasted. She can't believe this shit. Like, are you serious? And the police is like, yeah. So Blue like, well, thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? The police, they get in the car and they leave. So Chastain like flopped down on the curb and she just like, that's not right. Like, I know what I saw. And D like, are you sure that's what you saw? She like, I know what I saw. Like, you think I would have called the police if it was a fucking dream? I would have just woke up. She like, but I know what I saw. I know what I heard. Like, she was adamant about this shit. Like, Chastain was getting pissed off because she's like, why ain't nobody believing me? I'm serious about what I saw. So Blue like, don't worry about it. Come on, I'm gonna stay with you tonight. Man, this is crazy. So they walking up the sidewalk, you know, back to the house and everything. And she just like, this is crazy. It's not making no sense. I know what I saw. I wasn't asleep. I wasn't dreaming. And they walk into the house and all the lights are on in the house. You can tell the cops had been through there several times, so all the lights are on in the house. So Chastain come in, Blue come in, lock the door behind them, and Blue is walking Chastain down the hallway to her room. As she's walking her down the hallway to her room, she hears a creak, like, yeah. And they turn around, and all you can see is a shadow of something like over by, like, out into the living room area, but they're in the hallway. So it's a straight hallway, then the living room is at the end of the hallway, but all they can see is like a dark shadow looking like it's about to like jump into jump rope. You know how you that's all they can see. So it's like, what the fuck? Is one of the cops still here? And it's like, hey, J-Bo. And it's like, no, the cop, you saw these cops leave. Like, what the fuck is that? So as they are like trying to see what is in the living room, they creeping down the hallway. They got each other hand, and they creeping down the hallway, and they jump out and they look up, and it's like 4 bodies hanging from this big metal wood part. It's in her living room. It's like part of the ceiling, the way her living room is made, but it's like 4 bodies hanging from her living room plank, and it's blood on the floor, and it's blood on these people, and they see that shit, and they take off running to the back bedroom like, what the fuck? They can't believe it. They run to the back bedroom. As they run to the back bedroom, the lights go out in the living room, and then you just hear like, boom, like the bodies dropped. So that put pep in a motherfucking step, and they picked up the pace, got to the bedroom, slammed the door, locked it, pushed a dresser behind that motherfucker, and sat in the bed like, what the fuck is going on? And then at the door, you can hear like chanting at the door, like people chanting, not just 1 or 2 people, like a group of motherfuckers are chanting at the door, and they're pushing on the fucking door, trying to get the door open. So the dressers like kind of slide. When Blue and Chastain see that, they run over to the door, and they put their weight on the door, and they hold that shit down, and they put their back to the door until the pushing just stopped. They're like, we're just gonna hold the door. We're gonna hold the door. We're not gonna move. And they held the door until morning came, when Blue fell over and woke up like, what the fuck? And realized they went to sleep sitting behind this dresser behind the door. So Blue wake up Chastain, wake up. So Chastain get up. She's like, what? They in here? Like, no, ain't nobody in here this morning. So Chastain gets up. They move the dress out the way. They look in, open up the door, look down the hallway. They don't see anything. The living room is bright from the sun coming in through the window. They go down into the living room. There's no bodies. There's no blood. There's none of the shit they seen from last night. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, are we living in the goddamn Twilight Zone? This is crazy. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, they could not understand that shit for nothing in the world. So they like, man, I don't know what to say about this. Like, is your house haunted? Like, no, bitch, I would have had these problems, you know what I'm saying? Just as they're talking about it, Tara calls. It's like, hello. Tara was like, hey guys, so one thing, my grandmother's attic. I don't know how it happened, but some type of way we forgot to do the attic. You guys want to help out with the attic? And it's like, more free shit. That's good. Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there. Sure will. Told Blue, Chastain them jumped in the car, and they went. They got over there, and they went through the attic, and they was finding a bunch of nice stuff in the attic, and a bunch of nice clothes and stuff like that. And Chastain went into the back part of the attic. It was like a whole bunch of clothes that nobody had really moved. So she was trying to get everything away from the walls so they can go and get everything pushed in the middle of the floor, and they can go through everything at one time. So as she's going over towards this area and pushing everything back, to get it away from the wall, she noticed this dress. It's like it stood out. It was just like a banana yellow dress. It was like one of them old time baby doll dresses. It had the collar, no sleeves, just like one of them old time baby doll, like something you would see on Carol from the Brady Bunch. You know what I'm saying? Them collared, no sleeve baby doll dresses they used to wear back, old pastel color. You know what I'm talking about? So She saw a dress and it just stood out. It was like, oh my God, this is a beautiful dress. Like, that shit is old. It's like it ain't never been worn before. So, she asked Tara, oh, girl, oh, can I please have this dress? And Tara looked at the dress like, I don't care. It's just a dress. Take it with you. Girl, this dress, oh, boy, I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring all the style back with this dress. Girl, I'm going to give me some go-go boots, bitch. I'm going to rock this out. She was just so excited about this dress. It was so pretty. She just couldn't understand, like, why that dress stood out to her. Out of all the shit in the attic, it was just the dress that stood out to her. So she helped with all the rest of the shit to move. And again, Blue got a lot of shit. And Tara was like, thank y'all again for helping me, clean out this closet and clean out the attic and stuff. And, if I find anything else, I call and let y'all know. Big. So they leave, and once again, they go back to Chastain's house and open up everything they got. Like, girl, all I wanted was this pretty dress. Like, look at this dress. And she pulled the dress out. She put it up against her. She goes into the mirror. She looks at it on herself. And Blue like, damn, that dress is cute. Like, where you find that dress? Like, girl, I found it in the back of the closet. Like, damn, that's a pretty ass dress. Yes, bitch. Like, I'm going to get this with some go-go boots. It's going to be so cute. She put the dress on. She walks out. She like, see, look at it. And Blue was like, damn, why don't make clothes like that no more? That is cute. She's like, I know, right? See, I got an eye for this type of shit. And she goes in. It's like she goes in to get ready to take the dress off. So she grabs the dress from the bottom skirt, crisscross, to pull it over her head. As she grabs it, it's like she has a flash in her head. It's a flash of those bodies hanging from in her living room like she's seen the night before. And it scares her. She let the dress go like, what the fuck? And Blue like, are you okay? She was like, did you see that? And Blue was like, did you see that? What did you see? Blue was like, you just started shaking. And then you just looked at me like, are you okay? And she like, girl, I look, you remember what happened last night? And Blue was like, I don't even want to remember what happened last night. Just, I don't even want to talk about it. Let's talk about something different. I'm not trying to be creeped out tonight. Let's talk about something different. So she looks and she's like, okay. Okay, so she goes to take the dress off, and she takes the dress off, but she still got these earrings in her ear. She goes to hang the dress up, and you hear her front door slam. Ah! Loud as shit. Scares the shit out of them. They're like, we locked the door, right? Yeah, I locked the door. Did you lock the door? Like, yeah, I locked the door. So they look out into the hallway, and they see the swinging of the shadows again. Like, man, this shit is tripping. Like, what is going on with your fucking house? Like, I don't know, man. So they go on down the hallway and they look, and these bodies are swinging in the fucking living room from this thick ass piece of wood. Everybody is hung, is blood all on the floor, is blood all on their clothes. And they looking at this shit like in disbelief, can't believe, like, we just walked through this living room and these motherfuckers were not hanging here like Christmas ornaments. And now all of a sudden we come in here and all these motherfuckers are hanging like this. So they see this shit and they stare at this shit. All of a sudden, all of the dead people who were hanging from the goddamn rope's head just comes up and look right at them like, scares the fuck out of them. Like, Blue instantly takes off back down the hallway. Chastain is shocked. She's just sitting there with her eyes big. She froze. She can't move. Her mouth wide open. She's scared. She's shaking. She don't know what to do. She's just looking at this shit. And it's like, now these bodies are like, boom. They'll drop to the floor. And Chastain's still standing there. She's watching these dead ass people like rise up on the floor. Stand up on the fucking floor. Like, come towards her. And she's just standing there. Blue had to grab her ass by the back of her fucking shirt and snatch her backwards to drag her ass down the room and pull her in the room and close the fucking door. When she closed the door, she heard the chanting. And it sounded like all the motherfuckers that was hanging is now coming down the hallway with this weird ass chant. And it's like she's trying to tell her, Chastain, help me hold the dresser, but Chastain is shaking on the floor. She's freaking the fuck out. She's shaking on the floor. It's like she's having flashes in her fucking head. And she's freaking out. She's shaking hard on the floor. And fucking Blue is trying to hold the door closed with everything they can hold the damn door closed with. And you got motherfuckers on the other end pushing the door, chanting and all this shit. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, this got to stop. So Blue was just like, help me. Help me. And Chastain is still shaking on the motherfucking floor. She is like, doing the motherfucking electric slide on the floor all by her goddamn self. She is all over the goddamn place. But Blue is holding it down. Blue is holding this goddamn door closed so can't nothing come in. Once again, Blue go to sleep behind the goddamn door, holding that shit closed until, waking up. When Blue wakes up, goes over to Chastain. Chastain is just laying there like she sleep. So Blue wakes Chastain up, and Chastain jumps up like, what? Oh my God, all the death, all the blood. Like, what the fuck, bitch? Look, it's morning time. What is going on? What happened to you last night? What the fuck was your antennas when I was finna get fucking ate up in here by the goddamn ghost gang? What the fuck were you doing, bitch? You was over here pop locking on the motherfucking floor while I'm about to be killed over here. Like, are you kidding me? Who does this type of shit? So Chastain is just sitting there holding her head, trying to get herself together. She's like, Blue, I saw it all. Like, you saw all of what, bitch? You saw, yes, what did you see? You see me about to die. Is that what you seen? Yo, you see me holding the damn door like I'm fucking Hulk Hogan or some fucking body. I ain't cop diesel in this bitch. I can't hold this type of stuff by myself. I'm not doing this shit no more tonight. I'm going home, bitch. That's gonna be between you. Y'all can have y'all motherfucking dance off in the living room while you pop locking on the fucking floor and they chanting and shit. I'm not doing this no more. She was going off. Chastain was still sitting there holding her head like, wait. Okay, man. What? She like, I need something to drink. I need some water. Bitch, get up and go to the sink. I ain't going out into that goddamn living room. No. She like, you said this morning, right? Yes, this morning. Okay, well, ain't nothing out there. Well, bitch, you take your chances then. You go out there and get you some ice cold water instead of drinking water out the sink. Oh my goodness, man. And so Chastain moved the dresser. She opened the door. She goes out into the hallway, and she's gonna turn around to tell Blue ain't shit out there, and she looks at her door. She's like, what the fuck? And Blue like, what? And Blue comes out, and it scratches in the door. And it formed two birds. And when she saw that shit, everything started to like, she like, wait a minute, this ain't sounding right. So she runs over, she starts to Google some shit. Blue is like, what the fuck is going on? She tell Blue, just give me something to drink. I gotta check something. Blue runs over, gives her something to drink. She comes back. When she comes back, Chastain is just like, and she like, bitch, are you okay? Chastain like, I can't, what? She hurried up, she took the earrings out her ear. She looked at the motherfuckers. I can't, the same fucking earrings. She like, look, Blue, them the same fucking earrings. Look at the earrings on that picture. And Blue looks. Blue like, you book. And then Blue started to put everything together. They started to read more information. You got me fucking kidding me. So they called Tara. Hey, Tara, what you doing? She like, nothing, still cleaning up my grandmama's stuff. But I need to holler at you. Can we come over? Tara like, yeah, come on over. You know, it's no problem. They flush over to the Tar. They get the Tar. They bring the computer and everything. Tar, girl, do you know what you gave me? And Tar like, what the fuck are you talking about? She like, you might want to sit down for this shit, bitch. So Tara sit down. She like, what is going on? What's the problem? She like, look at the earring. And Tara looks at the earrings. She like, nice. Where you get them from? She like, these earrings was in your grandmama's jewelry box. You remember the jewelry box I asked you could I have when you helped me clean out the stuff? She like, yeah, it's the costume jewelry stuff. She was like, yeah, that jewelry stuff. She was like, look at these earrings. Look at them, like real good. So Tara like, what is the fucking problem? She like, just look at the fucking earrings. So Tara get earrings. She look at them. Okay. She got the earrings back. She like, now look at this picture and look at those earrings in that lady's ear. Tara get the computer. She looks. Okay, what? She like, look at the fucking earrings. Tara looks again. Are those same fucking earrings? She like, yeah, those are the same fucking earrings. So Tara like, how do you know that? Because I've been experiencing what the fuck is going on. Me and Blue both. She like, are you kidding me? She like, your grandmother never tell you or say anything about it. She like, my grandmama said a lot of shit, but nobody really believed her. She said, girl, do you know these are Sharon Tate's earrings? Now, if you don't know who Sharon Tate is, Sharon Tate was a famous actress back in the day who was murdered by Charles Manson and his homies in a big Hollywood house. Yeah. So apparently, Tara's grandma knew Sharon Tate. She danced and, hung around with Sharon Tate, so she knew Sharon Tate. Sharon Tate gave her those earrings. Those earrings ended up in Chastain's ear. When they read everything about that shit, it started to make sense. This is why the bodies I kept seeing was hanging. This is what this like everything, the whispering and chanting, and then the words on the back of the door. She looks at Blue, she said, "You remember what words was on the back of the door when we got up that morning?" And Blue like helter skelter. She was like, now this shit makes sense. She like, look at the dress that lady have on in this picture. It's the exact same yellow dress that Chastain picked up. Apparently, the motherfuckers that took Sharon Tate out is attached to these items and is haunting Chastain ass. She's watching the death of Sharon Tate and her friends every night down there. Since she had these fucking earrings in her ear, ever since she got the earrings in her possession, all that shit was going on. She couldn't figure it out. When she figured out that's what was going on, she took the earrings out. She gave the earrings back to Tara. She gave the dress back to Tara. At this point, Tara like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with it? Because I don't want Charles Manson and his people or whoever the fuck is hunting this shit to come after me for it. And she was just like, if I was you, I would bury that shit in the backyard of your grandmama's house and leave it there. And Tara was just like, I can't touch this no more. She put that shit in a bag, took that shit in the back of her grandmama's house, buried that shit deep in the backyard, and they eventually sold the grandmama's house with that shit in the backyard. Don't know if the grandmama's house is haunted because of this shit, but I do know that them fucking them objects, them earrings, and that dress, yeah, hold a whole lot of bullshit to it. So so she got rid of that shit as soon as she could. And as soon as she got rid of that shit and came back home, no more creeks, no more lights going out, no more hanging bodies, no more helter skelters, no more chanting, no more whispering. All that shit cut out the same day she gave that shit back to her. Everything stopped. So the moral of the story is be careful what you buy at yard sales, garage sales, antique shops, all that bullshit. Be careful. Because you never know what you're buying. And that is your first story of the night. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get yourself a drink, tip your auntie if you love the story, and meet you back here in 4 minutes to start the next story time. I'll get you later. So we were all on live last week when I was talking about the story with the crawl space and everything, right? And you guys remember me going up to my attic, going and opening up my attic door to show y'all, I had an attic and everything and all that, right? I don't know what that is. Yes, look on y'all, you gotta do is get involved. So, yes, but sorry, you guys. I hope you guys like the story. But yeah, so you remember I told you guys the story about the crawl space, about how the dude was living in the woman's house and she had no idea he was doing all that shit. So that day that I told the story, I opened up my attic to show you guys I had an attic and, my attic didn't have shit in it. Well, that day when we was all looking at this shit, and apparently everybody that doesn't see the replay game seemed to notice something in my fucking attic. Now, hey, Quan. Thank you, Tara. Now, when I saw the shit on the camera, when I was looking at it with you guys, it scared the hell out of me. It scared the hell out of Toots. I closed the attic and I came the fuck out of there, right? Fast forward to last night. Last night, we all in the house as normal, sleeping, as normal, kind of late. So we, everybody pretty much sleep except for me and Toots. Bam, sleep, sleep. We, Toots is in her room, which is right here by the attic, and I was in my room. So I'm in my room watching TV. Toots come flying in my room. She's like, Mama, did y'all just come from upstairs? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, did y'all just come from upstairs? I'm like, we ain't got a fucking upstairs. What are you talking about? She's like, in the attic. Did either one of y'all just come from upstairs in the attic? And I'm like, why? And she was like, because I just heard somebody walk up the steps in the attic and then I heard the attic door close. Now, to not scare my baby, I lied. Because that's what mommies do. We lie to protect our children. So to not scare her, I lied. And I told her, yeah, your daddy just came from up there to make sure the AC and everything was gonna work. And she's like, whew. Because I was like, oh man, who's upstairs? Who just went upstairs? I'm like, girl, you just tripping. It's okay, go lay down. Your daddy just came from up there. Yeah, ain't nobody been upstairs. Had not nobody been upstairs. Uncle sleeping. I definitely wanted to take my ass up there. But Toots' room is right there. Like it's right there by the fucking attic. Like you come out of Toots' room, you look up, there's the attic right there. So she said she heard somebody walk up the attic stairs and then close the door behind them. So, so I'm gonna have to go in that attic, y'all. I'm gonna have to go in there. And he's like, I couldn't scare her. I couldn't be like, hell no, everybody been up there just scared the shit out of Toots. Last time Toots got scared, I couldn't move her out of my goddamn room for months on end. So now she's talking about she heard somebody go by attic stairs and close the door behind them. And I'm thinking to myself, if your dad went up the attic stairs, why the fuck would he close the door behind him? But she was so scared, what she was saying wasn't making no sense. So I didn't even try to correct it. I was just like, girl, yeah, you just came out there checking on Tom, Dick, and Harry and whatever else is up there. And she was like, oh, because I was so scared. Mom, I heard them like run up the steps and then the door closed. I was so scared. I'm like, and my heart is racing. The more she tell me about this shit, like, yeah, baby, that was your dad. How she went out the room, I was like, make sure you close your door when you go in there. She's like, okay. And I made sure I closed my goddamn door because I brought Bam in the room with me. So I think I'm gonna have to get cameras, y'all. I'm gonna have to get cameras. I'm gonna have to go up in that fucking attic and I'm gonna have to figure out what the fuck is going on in this house. But on another note, yeah. So if you're ready for the second story, give me a thumbs up so we can go ahead and get this second story out of the way for you guys. Y'all get 3 tonight, y'all get 2 tomorrow, y'all get 4 on Wednesday, y'all get 2 Thursday, and 3 Friday for this week only. Because I love y'all and because y'all love me, I want to show my love and support to you guys by giving y'all all these stories every day this week only. So give it a thumb. Let me know you all ready. Hey, Jay Fizzle. You gotta watch the replay from last week to see what we was talking about, what I was talking about. But yeah, if you watch the replay game from Friday, I think it was Friday, then you will see I showed everybody my attic and it looked like something was in my fucking attic. And then we heard a noise behind us and then I just closed the fucking attic and then Toots just separated, ran the room and closed the door. So, hey Alicia! Hey Donna! All right, you see, I got my thumbs. Okay, here we go. Our second story of the night. Our second story of the night has Tasha, Shanique, and Ashley. Tasha, Shanique, and Ashley. You guys' stories up. Feel free to tip your auntie. I am welcome for tips on Cash App as well as YouTube. Well, y'all know how this goes. I ain't got to remind y'all. But here we go. J-Bo. So Tasha, Shanique, and Ashley. This is you guys' story. Now, Tasha, Shanique, and Ashley all went to the same school. They didn't hang in the same crowds. They didn't really get along. And one day, it was a big fight to break out into the cafeteria. And even though one or two of them, I ain't gonna say who, but one or two of them may have been involved in the fight, all three got blamed for being in the fight. So all three of them ended up having to get detention. All the other kids that was involved in the fight got suspended, but these three, because there wasn't actually no video of them actually swinging at anybody, they all three got detention, after school detention. So they get after school detention with one of the teachers that they hate the most. Hey Tasha, here's the story. They get after school detention with the gym teacher. He's like this old perverted ass old dude that always make the girls do fucking exercises that just thrills him. You know what I'm saying? Made up ass exercises just so your titties are bouncing, so your ass can clap. You know, the perverted ass PE teacher. But nah, okay, you see me. You saw silly. So they ended up having to do after school detention. Now the PE teacher told them they had to go clean out the storage room in the back of the PE room. That's where they kept all the mats and shit like that at. And they had to clean that area out and take all the trash out and throw it away and all that stuff. So okay, cool. He told them he gonna be cleaning the boys, area, the boys locker room and all that stuff. And when they got done, to just let him know, thank you, love. To just let him know, and he'll come check the area, and then he'll let them know they can go home. All right, bet. So he leaves, and it's just them three over there in that area. He unlocked the door for them, and he didn't open the door for them. So he like, here you go, y'all have that, and I see y'all in about 3 hours. They're like 3 hours, just a small ass closet. They open up, they got damn no shit fell all out on them. Oh yeah, it's gonna be about 3-4 hours. Look at all this shit. Oh, they was hella mad because people had things to do, but guess what? We in trouble. We can't fucking do it, so we gotta do what we gotta do. So Tasha was like, come on, let's just pull everything out first, and then we can try to clean the area and organize shit where we need to go. Actually, like, who the fuck put you in charge? I'm gonna do what I want to do. You do what you want to do. Like, okay, look, we need to work together to get this shit done. Sneaker's like, I'm not here to fight with y'all. I just want to get the fuck on. So whatever gonna make this shit go by quicker, let's just do that. So they all are arguing about the shit, but that it boiled down to taking everything out of the goddamn closet so they can clean the closet out good and then they can put everything in there and organize it. So that is what they are doing. As they're cleaning this shit out there, pulling out old sneakers, old drawers, old cups and stuff for boys, all that nasty shit. Like, oh my goodness. So as they pull all this shit out, they pull out a big ass boombox radio, y'all. This is like 2021, so these kids didn't know how the fuck to work this goddamn boombox. It was like looking at a soundboard for these children. They're like just turning knobs and shit to try to figure out what the hell is going on. So they like, thank you, Alicia. Now for whatever. Thank you, love. So they decide they're gonna play some music that'll help them clean up faster. Everybody clean faster with music. So they thought they were gonna put some music on and clean with some music. So Tasha's still, taking stuff out. Shanika's still taking stuff out. Ashley's over here trying to work the goddamn, thank you, Karen, trying to work the little boom box. So as she's working the boom box, it's making this weird ass noise. She can't get a station. She don't know how to get a station. She just turning this shit. And it started making this weird ass noise. And then they started to hear like this creepy ass sound of somebody in the background. Like it sounded like they was close to a station, but not quite a station. So she just kept fucking with it, trying to get to the station just right. And it just kept making this weird ass fucking noise until Tasha was like, just turn it off, fuck it. So she turns it off like, man, fuck it then. So she turns it off and she goes in there to help them clean up. As she's helping them clean up, the radio turns back on by itself. All three of them get scared. They look back. Who turned the radio on? I ain't turning the damn radio on. You told me to turn the radio off. I turned the radio off. You don't know how to turn off the damn radio? Like, I turned the radio off. So Tasha goes over there and she turns the radio off. Like, you play too fucking much. I ain't got time. Let's just do this so we can go. They get back cleaned up and the radio cooks on again by itself. Okay, so who the hell is touching the radio? Everybody like, we're not touching the damn radio. So Tasha goes, grab the radio, and she put it in between all three of them. She turned the radio off, and all three of them stand there and look at the radio. And she like, so it's just going to turn on by itself? We ain't touched the damn radio. So they all stand there looking at the radio, and sure as shit, the radio cuts on by itself. But this time, it don't just cut on. It sounds like it's flowing through stations, like going through all these different stations, and they just looking at this shit like, what the hell is going on? Thank you, Sandra. So they just looking at this shit like, what is going on? Like, why is it doing it? Like, what the fuck? And it stops, and you can hear like breathing, like. And they listening to this shit like, who the heck? Is it a tape in there or something? So they messing with the knob, and every station they go to has the same heavy fucking breathing, like. The fuck? This is not right. So they take the radio and they find the PE teacher. He's in the bathroom, for lack of a better word, enjoying himself. And they catch him. He jumps up. Hey, get out of here, the boy. Let room. What you doing in here? And they like, what you want us to do with this radio? Because it's broke. And he like, if it's broke, throw the shit away then. Are you sure? Like, I mean, because I don't know who it belongs to. It could belong to school. Like, he like, look at it. See if you got property of the school on it. They looking around and shit. Nope. Then throw this shit away then. It don't belong to the school. Okay, fine. We'll go away. So they go out there and they throw the damn radio away. And they go back in there and start cleaning the shit back out again. While they inside the closet cleaning this shit out, all of a sudden you hear the radio again. Cut back on this deep breathing again. All three of them jump back and they look, and the fucking radio is sitting right there in the middle of the doorway, like right there. And they looking at each other. And all three of them know for a fact they did not go get their goddamn radio out the trash. So they looking at each other like, what the fuck is going on? It's getting creepy now, y'all. And then Ashley was like, man, the PE teacher doing this dumb shit. He the only person that could have did it, man. He the only person that's in here with her, and he know he did that shit. And they started to think about it. Tasha was like, man, he the one who told me to throw the shit in the trash. Well, yeah, he fucking with us then because he brought it back out. Shanika was like, well, let's fuck with him then. Let's take it in there where he at. Fine, let's do that. So they creep because they already know he back his same old enjoying himself shit 9 times out of 10. So they creep the radio in the doorway of boys' locker room and they run off. And they end up cleaned up, and all of a sudden you hear, ah! And he come running out and he fall and bust his face because his shorts and drawers is at his ankles and he's trying to run and he busts his face right down the gym floor. He turned around, he's dragging ass, just naked ass all over the gym floor. You know how it is, just scrubbing gym ass all over the floor, trying to get away from the goddamn boys' locker room. They looking at him like, what the fuck? What is going on? Like, sir, can you please put your clothes on? Like, and he jumps up and he pulls his clothes on. He like, who put that radio in there? Who put that radio in there? And they're like, what are you talking about? He like, the radio. Who put the damn radio in there? They was like, we threw the radio away. You told us to throw it away. He was like, y'all done throw that damn radio away. Y'all done throw it away. They got damn radio in their room. They like, look, coach, you told us to throw the shit away. We did what you told us to do. He like, I'm trying to fix his clothes. All right, that's going to be more days of detention. Y'all want to play. They're like, we ain't do shit. You just ran out here where we were. We ain't put the damn radio in there. He like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's more days of detention. He pulled his clothes up. Make sure his pants and shit tight. He strongly walked back into the boys' locker room. He grabbed the radio and he come back out. He slammed that shit on the ground where they at. He like, y'all think it's funny? Y'all think this shit is funny? And they like, look, coach, we put this shit in the trash. We never brought the fucking radio in there where you was. And he like, yeah, yes, y'all did. Because who else gonna do it? And they were like, I don't know, maybe a ghost. And he just looked at them like, oh, you want to be fucking funny? No, coach, we serious. Look at the room. Look at the room we cleaning. Look at all that shit up out there. Do you really think we had time to run in there and put a fucking radio in there with you and all this shit we gotta do? And he like, yeah, I do think y'all had time to do it, and y'all need to quit fucking playing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw the goddamn radio away. Fine, throw it away, we don't care. He stormed out of the room. They laughing like shit. That what his ass get. Always fucking with folk. He goes outside, he throws the radio away. He comes back in, he goes off. The next time that goddamn radio end up in there where I'm at, won't neither one of y'all graduate. You'll be in detention. Like, God damn, bro, I'm a fucking junior. How you gonna put me in detention for a whole goddamn year? Like, bro, now you going overboard. Like, don't be mad at me, man. Like, we ain't do shit. And he like, you think it's funny? Actually, like, no, I don't think it's funny. I think it's funny how you gonna blame us for some shit we didn't do and then add all the detention. Like, you know it's cameras in here, right? You know it's cameras. They would have caught us doing that shit. He like, cameras. Ha ha, you're right. It's fucking cameras. I'm gonna check the cameras. Check the cameras. He storms off. He goes out. Tasha like, bitch, why you suggest the camera? Now you gonna really see us running down. Put the fucking radio in now. She's like, girl, I would call his bluff. I didn't think you gonna really go check the fucking camera. Like, he can't go check the fucking camera. She like, bitch, if we check the camera, we gonna end up in detention, bitch. I'm sophomore, bitch. He's somebody keeping me in detention for 2 years. I'm gonna beat the sleeves off your ass if I end up in detention for 2 years, bitch. Like, this is bullshit. All of a sudden, he come back in now. You better be glad I can't get in the office to check the camera. They're like, you could have checked them. We ain't do shit. We right here where we are now. Just like you just walked out and came back. We standing right here. We right here. What we been up same whole time. Whole time, coach. Well, stay out the boys' locker room. Don't come in here. I'm in here. Don't come in here. All right. Fine. He goes on back into the locker room. They laugh about that shit some more. They go on back into the room and they cleaning up and shit. While they clean it up, you hear it again. What the fuck? They turn around and look back. His ass called. This time, he got one foot inside his pants and drawers and shorts, and the other one is holding, is loose. So he just running dick ass, and coach ain't, let me tell you something, coach ain't in the best of shape at all. Coach was like Humpty Dumpty, stomach all out, all that shit, just running his naked ass, streaking right on through the goddamn gymnasium, right in there where they at. He run right into the damn dark ass room where they are like, they like, what the fuck? Ew, get your naked ass off me. They come running out. He come running out. He done fail. He done step on goddamn pants, leg or clothes. He done fail. He done lick up his goddamn mess. He got his knees all up against his chin. He like, what the fuck? Oh, coach, come on, man. Like, I don't want to see old man balls. Please put your old man balls. Can you please put the eggs in the basket? Well, fuck, like, bro, please. And he's like, what did y'all do? And they turn around, they'll turn their backs on like, coach, can you please put some clothes on? I ain't going back in there. Okay, well, you ain't got to go back in there, coach. Just put your pants on, like, please, coach. Like, this ain't what I want to see. Can you please put your clothes back on? He's like, what y'all doing? Why y'all keep doing that? They're like, what the fuck did we do this time? Like, we ain't even move, coach. What the fuck is you talking about? He's like, y'all put the goddamn radio back in there with me. And all three of them turned around and looked. And he's still asshole naked, like, coach, come on, man. God damn. Can you please put them old ass eggs in the basket, bro? Please, like, please, coach. Like, for real. Can you put that up? Like, for real, I don't want to see that. And he's like, you can hear him look, because the PE teachers always got the fucking pants, the windbreaker pants, so you can hear all this shit in the background. I'm just saying, y'all think this shit is funny. Bringing that goddamn radio out of the trash can back in there with me. And they turn around, they're like, what you talking about, coach? We ain't been outside, man. He like, well, come here. And all three of them come behind him and sure as shit, and they go in the boy locker room, the fucking radio is right there. And they scared now, but they know they didn't do this shit this time. So they're like, coach, man, I think he's haunted in here. And he's like, don't be talking that dumb shit. This is y'all doing. Like, coach, for real, coach, we didn't do this shit. And he like, you know what? I was thinking about detention. I was thinking about giving y'all detention. Nah, fuck that. Y'all gonna get expelled for this shit. What? Y'all made me run out here and bust my ass all on this gym floor. I had my body all out in front of y'all. Like, nigga, that was your fault. Lee, I shouldn't do that. Y'all put the goddamn radio in here. Like, coach, real shit, calm down. No, I ain't gonna lie. The first time we put the radio in here, Tasha looks over at her and like, bitch, and you a snitch? Like, shut up. Just shut up. Just be quiet. Actually, like, coach, like I said, first time, we put that shit in here. But the second time, coach, I swear we didn't do that shit. And he looking at them like, are you serious? It's like, coach, I swear. He looks at all of them. Shaniqua, he looks at Tosh, all of them like, swear, coach, we did that shit the first time. But we didn't do that shit this time. And he looks over at the radio, and he look back at them. He get close in their face. I can tell if y'all lying. I can see if you lying or not. Y'all ain't lying. And they like, no, coach, we did not do that shit the second time. Well, how the fuck did the radio get in here? I don't know, coach. We really don't know. So coach like, we're going to take this shit to the trash can together. We're going to stick together. We're going to stay together the rest of the time. They're like, all right. So coach go with them. They go down now. They go out, open the door. Everybody see the damn radio go in the trash. Boom. Coach come in, close the door, pulls it, make sure that shit locks so can't nobody pull it from the outside to come in. Everybody tests the door. The door is closed and locked, so nobody on the outside should be able to get in. And they go back over to the closet, and Coach like, I'm gonna stand here and watch y'all clean this closet. And like, Coach, please, man, look, just go sit on the bleachers. You can sit on the bleachers over there. We don't like it when you watch it. I'm saying how to keep an eye on y'all to make sure y'all ain't gonna get the boom box. Like, man, nobody going to get that raggedy ass radio, bro. Just sit your ass on the bleachers some fucking well. We'll be all right. So Coach said, nah, I'm going to get this chair. He would have got a chair. Set that shit right there in front of the door. He sat down. Sitting there, fucking with his phone. Next thing you know, the fucking radio loud as shit. Right up on the coach chair. Throws Coach ass backwards. He go flying backwards out the chair. Boom, rolls over like a butterball. Just feet and ass. Rolls over, hit the ground. Blah, just laid up, flat. Like he was dead. At that point, that one roll took everything out of him. He was just dead at that point. Like he had no more energy. He had no energy to get up, to sit up, to roll over, none of that shit. That one flip out the chair backwards, rolled his ass over like Pillsbury Doughboy. When he hit the motherfucking ground, he just laid there like, I'm done. Like, if this something out here to kill us, let that shit just don't kill me now. Like, I'm done. You won. You done roll me out that fucking chair. My ass and tennis shoes and elbows with every fucking well, just kill me at this point. You gonna embarrass the shit out of me 3 times a day, ghost or whatever fuck you is. Just kill me. Like, Coach had gave up at that point. He just laid there. They like, Coach, you all right? He like, just leave me here. Just leave me here. Save your fucking self. Just leave me here. He had no energy. No energy, like fuck it. Coach had ran, busted his mouth, scraped his ass, skid marks on the goddamn basketball court. All this shit done happened to Coach. At this point, Coach saw his fuck. He just done. He like, whatever it is, gonna have to fucking kill me because I'm through. I'm through. Save yourself. Run. Just run and save your fucking self. Leave me here. Damn, Coach, you just giving up like that for real? Like, just fucking leave me here. And they look up and it's the fucking radio. And they're like, Coach, it's the radio. The radio. He like, the radio back. And he turns his head and he see the radio there. Fuck it, man. Just let it stay. Just let it stay. They like, Coach, who put it in here? I don't even care. Whoever flipped me out the fucking chair, I don't even care. Like, Coach had lost all his spunk. He had gave up. He was through. He was through, y'all. I'm talking about, I'm done. Fuck it. Let it get me. Whatever it is, just let it get me. So they're like, Coach, we're gonna put the radio in the closet and close the closet door and see if it stay in there. He like, whatever. They put the radio in there and close the door. They come over there to help him up. Get up, Coach. He like, nah, just leave me here. No, Coach, get up. You be telling us to do the damn sit up. Get your ass up. So he rolls his ass around and sit up. Now he's sitting up all late though, looking at the goddamn door. They put the radio in and he like, what radio at? They're like, it's in the closet. All right, man. I guess y'all done cleaning for the day, man. Let's go. Help me up. Nigga, who the fuck we look like? The Powerpuff Girls? We can't fucking help you. You better roll your ass over on your knees, bro. Roll your ass over on your knees and push yourself up from there. We ain't fucking, no, Coach. No, I'm a little girl. You're not gonna break my fucking back. You don't live your fucking life. You can break your fucking back. I need mine. Like, no, I'm not doing that. We ain't the fucking Powerpuff Girl. You better roll your ass over on your knees and stand up. And he like, y'all ain't gonna even help me up. Like, hell no, we not. No, Coach. No, look at me. Look at Tasha. Tasha like 115 pounds, soaking fucking wet with rocks in her pockets. And you want her to help your 317-pound ass up? This is not even pure muscle. This is all fat. And you want us to just break our fucking back? Come out, lift with your knees and all this bullshit? No. We not the fucking Powerpuff Girls, Coach. You better roll your ass over and get up on your own. So Coach is like, this is bullshit. Y'all ain't no help. Just what he say, y'all ain't no help. The fucking closet door swings open, the radio turns on loud as shit, and it's playing this weird ass sound. Instantly, it's like Coach didn't even roll over. He instantly jumped straight to his fucking feet. From sitting on your ass, legs straight out position, he ended up somehow straight on his fucking feet in the about face position, and his ass was wide open. Black ass butterball, bald head as hell with a white headband around his head, running through the goddamn gym. Tasha and them looking at that shit, and they're like, Coach, they look back, he's gone. He's gone. Like, he has been in all kind of corners. He like, y'all better keep the fuck up. Coach got the keys to the door. He gonna lock their ass in the school. They better keep the fuck up. Instantly, all of them turn around and start running. Wait, Coach, Tasha, Shaniqua, all of them running. Ashley, as they are running towards the door, the fucking radio is getting louder and louder and louder. And when they look back, it's like the radio is closer. Like somebody will pick that shit up, ran behind them and dropped that shit right behind them. And then picked it up again and ran behind them. They are running through the hallway. All you can see is a little piece of a bald-headed black-ass man with a headband bent in the corner. So they just trying to keep up with him and bend the corner that they see him little chocolate-ass bitty. And then they got around that last corner. I'm talking about, he like, come on. He got the door open as if he sees something running behind him. The way he is screaming, come on, scares all three of them. So they running for their fucking life. They scared and look back. They thinking there's some shit finna grab them because of the way his ass is screaming. Come on, hurry up, come on. They run with everything they got in him. They get close to the door. He looks up over them like they are like right here at eye level. So he's looking at them like, come on. And as they get close, he's like, come on. And then he started to close the door on them. Like he's starting to shut the fucking door before they even get out the door. He's starting to shut the fucking door on them. Tasha hit that goddamn door so hard. Boom. Flipped his ass over the rail. He go feet, ass, and all this flipping over the goddamn rail. He lands on his stomach, knock the wind out of his fucking self. They come jumping down the goddamn steps and they just take off fucking running. Last they seen, Coach was laying in the goddamn grass. They already knew if it's something that's going to come after us, he's about to die. Because Coach didn't even want to get up in the gym. So his ass probably going to lay there for about 20, 30 minutes and then something's going to come out and eat his little fat, chubby ass. And then we ain't going to have to do no more motherfucking push-ups on 6th period. Like, I'm not going to help him. Fuck him. That's his problem. You try to close us in there and lock us in for that shit to eat us. Let his little chocolate Skittle looking ass sit right there and let that shit eat him. And they got the fuck all ran home, told their parents, that school is haunted. The school is haunted. But all of them saying the same thing. The school is haunted. This is what happened. The school is haunted. And their parents was like, what the fuck? Are y'all okay? No, the school is haunted. I'm never going back to the school. They were refusing to go back to the school. Parents get up the next morning to go to the school to tell, ask what the fuck is going on because their kids are refusing to come to school because they say it's haunted. So they get up there and they ask them, what the fuck is going on at this school? My child said the school is haunted. Of course, the principal and the assistant principal was like, oh, nothing. I have no idea what your kids are talking about. Da, 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 da. So they all scream out, where Coach at? Coach know what we talking about. Where Coach at? And they're like, Coach didn't come in this morning. All right, he didn't come in this morning. Coach never misses a chance to see 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade titties bounce. So that's a lie. I know Coach is here. And the lady's like, no, Coach didn't come in today. He didn't come in today. Okay. That's the only person that can verify our story. We need to see Coach. Well, I try to call him. They call Coach phone. No answer. They call Coach phone again. All of a sudden you hear ringing. And it's very faint, but you can hear it. And the principal instantly say, I know ain't no kid got a phone on school property when they know they're not supposed to have phones. So the principal tells the assistant principal, you keep calling their phone. We're going to locate the phone. They get up. She keep calling the phone. They're walking over to the phone, closer to the phone, closer to the phone, closer to the phone. Now other kids are like, y'all hear that ringing? The fuck? Everybody can hear this shit. Where's the phone? Where's the ring coming from? Y'all, the ringer leads them to the fucking gymnasium, to the closet. And instantly, Tasha and them is like, oh hell no. Nah, we good. We'll stand over here in the hallway. Because they already had their experience with that shit. They're like, nope, we good. We'll stand right here. We'll stand right here. Principal goes over. She gets to the closet door. The closet door is locked. She pulls her keys out. She unlocks the closet door and she opens up the door and there's Coach. Butt ass naked, holding on to this motherfucking radio. And this shit is playing this weird fucking sound and he is just stuck. He's just sitting there. His eyes big. He look like he's dazed, like he's in a trance. He's just fucking stuck. He just slobbing at the mouth like full-fledged fucked all the way up. And they're like, Coach, tell me what we seen. And when he's seen him, he just started he jumps up and the principal's like, Coach, because the kids in the goddamn gym and he butt ass naked. She's like, Coach, stand here. And he just shoots out like a firework, butt naked as hell with his headband. All he had on was some fucking, y'all, All this man had on was them goddamn gym socks that come up to your knees, the little red, three little rings on that shit. Them gym socks that come up to your knees. His white Converse and a fucking headband, a sweatband around his head. That was it. That was it. And he was running, wild ass open through the gym, screaming, ah, get it off me! Get it off me! And I'm like, what the fuck? Kids are laughing, filming him, flying. Picture Mr. Brown with nothing but a headband, them ashy ass knees, some socks, and some Converse, running around this motherfucking gym, screaming. But all, running around this motherfucker, hollering his ass off. She had to call and tell the assistant principal to get the police, and they had to come down there and they had to catch his ass. So cops are running around here scared to grab him because his dick is swinging and asshole is out and they don't want to touch him like that. They're trying to grab him, but you don't want to accidentally grab him around the waist and then his whole dick slide through your fingers and you're like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? So it took a while to catch him because every time he seen them coming, he would swing his dick, like swing it that way and they'll be like, ugh, and he'll run right past their ass. So it took a while. To catch him, but they finally caught him, and when they caught him, they put his ass, in the fucking police car. They put stuff down first. Thank you, Tasha. they put, stuff down for him to sit down first, and they rolled his ass right onto the nearest psychiatric hospital. And sure as shit, even though he was a little fucked up when they seen him, that man verified the story that Tasha them had. He said exactly what they told him was going on. And he said it's something up with that fucking boombox. And he couldn't get rid of it. He said he tried to get rid of it that night because when he got up off the ground from flipping over that goddamn rail, he said when he got up, the radio was right down the steps by him. And it was blaring this loud ass music. He said he went blank after that. When he woke up, he just remembered being in that closet, beating on the door for somebody to let him out. And then the music and the damn radio started to play. And so he verified everything they said happened, but I mean, he was already classified as cuckoo for Cocoa Pops, so I don't know how strong his testimony was towards what happened, but he confirmed what they said. So yeah, after that happened, everybody stopped going to detention. Everybody. The principal said it was no longer safe to keep kids out of school. So there was no more detention. If your ass got in trouble, it was automatic suspension. There was no in-school suspension, no after-school detention. It was none of them mentions. Your ass got suspended if you got in trouble. All because something's going on in the school that nobody can explain. This fucking radio still has not been able to get they still ain't been able to get rid of it. Damn near everybody that dealt with that shit said they threw it away, but it still ends up back in school. Thank you, Nino! But it still ends up back in school, so they ain't been able to get rid of the damn radio, and it still hangs around. So that was you guys' second story of the night. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get yourself a drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie, and meet me back here in 4 minutes for your last story of the night. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm like, what the fuck? Auntie showing up on Tuesday? Yes, bitch, on a Tuesday to give you 2 more scary stories. So let's get this thing going. Let's get this thing going. You got 3 more minutes to hurry up. If you're in the bathroom, zip it, flip it, flush, wash your hands, and get your ass back on over here. If I can start this last story of the night. If you guys enjoyed the story, please tip your auntie. Thank you so much for everybody that has tipped. I hope you guys are loving these stories. I got so many creepy stories this week, y'all. I'm showing y'all all the love. Y'all all these creepy ass stories. So, yes. You are so welcome, Ashley. See, you didn't die. Everybody be so worried they're going to die. Like, I don't want to be dead. Yes, I'm going to go into the attic and I'm going to take you guys with me when I go into the attic because maybe y'all can see some shit that I probably can't see. Plus, somebody got to tell the story if anything happens to me when I go up there. So, y'all all know what Auntie was saying. This live is records of me saying I was going to go up there, but y'all don't have to have a back. If y'all see some shit, y'all know what to do. I don't mind. You so silly. Yes, guys, we got one more story tonight, and we will be done for tonight. So get your tips ready for this whole week, because Auntie gonna be in here putting it down for y'all. Give y'all daily dose of creepy shit, so you won't be having to look at your TV like, what the fuck I'm gonna watch tonight? Auntie, that's what you gonna watch tonight. I'll be like, I'm sorry. Right, bro. Thank you, Lavardi. Somebody gonna have to it's fine, Nicole. It'll be on replay, so you'll be able to catch it on replay. Everybody will be able to catch it on replay. So okay, Keisha. One more minute, guys, before I start the last story of the night. So get all your tips together. It's gonna be the last time you're gonna be able to tip that tea, because this is gonna be the last story of the night. Bye, Maya. Stay safe. Have a good night. Going back and watching NCSI. Okay, should I? Oh, Tootsie Roll. Let's see. And that's everybody's show. Let me see now. All right, guys, it's officially 8:55. The last story of the night. Y'all got y'all tips ready? Y'all ready for it? Here we go. So, I'm for real, Nicole. I was so serious. Girl, that's just enough how to make a brown note. All right, guys. So, the last story of the night has Sean, Cherry Blossom, and Carolyn. Sean, Cherry Blossom, and Carolyn. This is the last story, Jim. Now you already know that. Hey, Kim. So y'all know Kim. So lately, Kim has had a spirit that has been trying to get a message to a loved one. And Kim been trying to figure out who this loved one is. So she reached out to me and she said that this spirit that's been hanging around her been mimicking the area code 205 and 386. And she said it is a woman that is not Hispanic, but she is caramel color. She's between the ages of 30 and her late 40s. So, 384. Yeah. And she is someone, I guess, that just recently passed. So Kim is trying to figure out what family member she's looking for. So if that sounds like you, then just put a piece in the chat and Kim will reach out to you to find out more information to see if it could be your loved one trying to pass you on a message. All right. All righty. Are we all ready? Can I get no thumbs? She says she has naturally short hair, but she had her hair done and it's past her shoulders. Or down and it's past her shoulders. Okay, so let's see. Are we all ready? Okay. All right, guys, here we go. So, like I said, the last story has Sean, Cherry Blossom, and Carolyn. This is you guys' story. Hey, Taylor. All righty, so here we go. So Sean, Cherry Blossom, and Carolyn are cousins, and their mom. Okay. So Sean's mom invited Cherry Blossom and Carolyn over her house for the weekend to hang out with Sean, and that was fine. They came over and everything. And that Saturday, Sean's mom friend was throwing a birthday party for her daughter, and she invited Sean, Cherry Blossom, and Carolyn to come out for the birthday party. So they was like, okay, that's fine. So when they get there, the birthday party is taking place at Lake Lanier. Now, apparently, Sean's mom friend has a house at Lake Lanier. Like, she's right there on the water. And, she told them to bring their bathing suits and everything. So when they get out there, there was a bunch of kids out there, and they just couldn't wait to get in this fucking water. So when they get out there, the first thing she wanted everybody to do was go ahead and eat, get it out the way, so you won't be jumping in and out of the pool late to get you something to eat if you get hungry. So she told the kids they were gonna eat first, and sing happy birthday, and let her daughter open up her gifts and everything, and then the kids can get the late. So that's how they did it. They some ate and everything, and not you can't take those little shots. It's okay, Lamonia. So they ate, they ate and everything. They had cake and they sung happy birthday. And she started to open up her gifts. Now she opened up a lot of her gifts, and a lot of her gifts was toys. But she had one very beautiful gift that came from her aunt, and it was a diamond bracelet, like a diamond tennis bracelet. And she was like, oh my God. She was so happy. She told her aunt to put it on. Her aunt put it on for her. It was so pretty. It sparkled. And her aunt was like, this is real. I spent like $400 on this. She was the only child. So that's like the only, aunt, you know what I'm saying? Only niece that she had. So she spent this money on her for this bracelet. And she was like, oh, thank you, auntie. Thank you so much. And then, mom told them wait like 30 minutes. When 30 minutes was up, she told all the kids, go put your swimsuits on. Y'all can get in the lake. So all the kids ran and put their swimsuits on. And kids was running and jumping off the docks into the lake. And, if your kid can swim, then I'm pretty sure that's the reason they was jumping off. But they couldn't swim. And a lot of them kids was just like, walking into the water like slowly, then they inch up to your thigh and your waist and your chest, So, but Sean, Carolyn, and Cherry, they were great swimmers. So they jumped straight off the dock into the water. All the kids was out in the water. The water felt warm. This lady who threw the party, she had an area like blocked off. So she had like little buoys in the water that went out only so far around her dock, so the kids would know not to swim outside the lines of the buoy. Stay inside the lines of the buoy. It'd be boats out there. You don't want the kids to get hit. So she had it set up where they would know they can swim from that side of the buoy to that side of the buoy, but you can't go no further out. So kids was out there in their lake kind of having them a good old time. Mommy, look, they splashing, doing flips all in this water. Everybody's having a good time. The parents are listening to, music, and they eating and watching the kids and everything. It's going pretty good. Everything is going pretty good until the birthday girl jumps up out of the water crying. She jumps out of the water screaming, oh my God, oh my God. And all the parents and everybody like, what? Everybody run over, and she's like, my bracelet is gone. And her mom instantly get pissed off. She like, you got in the lake with your bracelet on? And she was like, I asked Auntie to put it on, and she put it on, but then it's gone. What? Girl, you know how much money your auntie spent on that fucking bracelet, and you got in the lake with that bracelet on? And she like, I'm sorry, mama, but I gotta find it. And she finna jump in the water to try to find it. Her mama like, go get your goggles. So, she like, bring all the goggles in the house. So she go, little girl, go in the house. She come out like 4 sets of goggles. And she like, telling the kids, I need y'all to help me find this bracelet. It's very important. I need y'all to help me find this bracelet. So she like, who know how to swim real good? So, of course, Sean, Cherry Blossom, Carolyn, they all raised their hand. We can swim real good. So the little girl came over and she gave them goggles. She like, put these goggles on because the water hurt your eyes if you open your eyes on the water. She like, well, we got to see where the bracelet is, so put the goggles on. So they was, sitting there, they was putting the goggles on and everything, and all the other parents was like in the water, knee deep, feeling around, trying to see if they could feel anything. So the lady was like, don't go outside the buoy, though. It shouldn't be outside the buoy because she never went outside the buoy. So they jump into the water. All of them jump into the water. The girl, Sean, Cherry, and Carolyn, all of them jump into the water to look for this shit. So Carolyn said as she was going down, she found a lot of weird shit like soda cans, and old ass Coca-Cola bottles and stuff like that as she was going through. She was like, it was a lot of dirt. She says a lot of fucking dirt. It's like chunks, and like you can move chunks of dirt. It's so much mud up on this water. She like, that bracelet could have been any fucking where. And if it fell in this mud, that shit is clearly gone, but she kept looking. Sean was saying the same thing. The area Sean was in, she like a lot of glass was in the area she was in. She kept picking up. She kept thinking it was it. And she would pick it up, but it would be glass. Then she had to move out to the side. She had to be careful when she put her foot down. There was just like a lot of fucking glass and bottles and shit. And Carolyn, She went in her on on the opposite side of where they went in at. So the side that she was on was way deeper than the side they were on. So when she put on her goggles to go down, it just looked like darkness. Like she couldn't get to the bottom where she was able to feel glass or cans or anything like that. Her shit just kept going down. And that kind of scared her because she was looking over and she could see her cousins are like this high up, you know what I'm saying, looking for this shit when she like she's going down in a hole or some shit. So she swam back up because it's scared. So she comes back up and she's like, I think I just went in a hole. And the lady's like, there's no hole in the lake. She's like, it's really, really deep over here. And the lady's like, there's no hole, in the lake. All the lake is the same, same depth. Like, motherfucker, it ain't. But okay. That's what she told her. It's like all the same depth. So okay. So Karen was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go look over here up on the dock. And the lady was like, no, stay over there where you are. We got other people looking over this way. Okay. All right. So Carolyn goes back down from the water again. This time, as she's going down deep into this water, she look over to the side. She see her cousin up high up above her, but she keep going on down. As she's getting closer down, it's dark. She can't really see what's in front of her. All of a sudden, she says she sees something come and like headbutt her, like hit her fucking goggles hard as shit. And she couldn't tell what it was. It came so fast. It just like boom. Like when she saw it, by the time she noticed something was there, she was already being hit and she was already gone. So she comes up out of the water and she swims over because at this point it's like water and got inside her goggles. So she swims over and she's getting out of the water and she's going over to her auntie to let her know, like, you know what I'm saying, it's water in my eyes. And as she's walking over to where she knows the adults are, because she got her eyes closed. So as she's walking over to where the adults, she knows the adults are, all the adults start to scream. Like, what the hell? Come here, baby, come here. She like, she can't see, she like, I can't see, it's water in my goggles. And they're like, baby, come here. Like, she just feels somebody grab her, like baptize her ass backwards and shit. She on the ground, like, don't know what the fuck going on because she's scared over her eye. The girl told her the water gonna burn if you get in her eye. So they, got this towel over her face and she trying to rub so she can get, water out of her eye. They telling her to stop. They hitting her hand. Stop, stop, stop. And, her aunt, like, just stop, just lay there. We'll get it out. So she just laid there. While she's laying there and they trying to get all this shit, whatever going on with her, Cherry Blossom and Sean is still looking in the damn water for this damn bracelet. So as they're going down to look for the water, they noticed that as they got closer to where Carolyn was, it was a drop. Like they went from touching sand to arms being able to flow freely below. So they knew it was a drop right there. So they come back up and they're like, yeah, it's a drop right here. The lady was like, a drop? It shouldn't be no drop. They're like, it's a drop right here. So she like, please don't tell me it fell in that damn no drop. I don't need it to fall in no drop. Can you just check and see? So both of them go back down and they go into this little hole or whatever the fuck she thinks it is. They start to go into this little hole. They said as they was going down into this hole, they felt the water get colder. But, they look up, they noticed that there was a long ways from the surface. They could see, the sun and shit. They knew it was a long way from the surface. They could tell, looking around from the way the sun was shining into the water, that this shit was like a wall right here. Like, they basically went into a fucking hole. So they know, they see all that and they getting ready to go on back down. As they're getting ready to go back down, something slams into them. Like, they just get hit from all sides. They're like they're being hit from everywhere. Like, you can't see. You got your eyes closed. The goggles and shit are being knocked off their head. And they just like balling up in the fucking water, going down, water getting colder. And it's like at this point now, they both are like fighting for their life to get up. As they're like getting up out of this water, shit is still hitting them. And it's like hurting. It's like somebody just punching the shit out of you out of nowhere. You ain't even expecting this shit. You can't brace for this shit. It's just like boom, 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 boom. So they are swimming as fast as they can up out of this water. And as they're getting to the top, something grabs. Something grabs. Hold on, y'all. My phone off here. Something grabs Cherry, and just when it grabs her, she grabs onto this little cliff, this little mud cliff that's in the water that she was telling her to hold. She grabs onto that shit, and she's holding on to that shit. Sean came on up out of the hole, and she looks back and noticed, she noticed when she was coming up out of the hole, she felt hair in her head. So she knew she was higher than Cherry was. So she just reached back and grabbed and pulled, and they still being hit as they try to get up out of this fucking water. They swam, as far as close as they could to the sand where they could actually feel their hands and knees touch the dirt in the water, and both of them is coming up out of the water. They can't see shit. They just trying to get out of the water, and people are screaming. Everybody is fucking screaming. They're like, come here, come here. People are running all over the place. They can hear like ambulances and stuff in the background, and people putting cloths all over their face and stuff, keeping their eyes covered. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is going on? And Karen, all of them is like really flipping out, like, what's going on, mama? What's going on? And her mom like, just calm down, baby. They're like, auntie. And she ran to these people, trying to run to them. And it's okay, just calm down. Hold on, baby. It's okay, just calm down. Ambulance get there. They all had to keep their eyes all covered up and shit. Honey, the ambulance couldn't explain what happened to them. The lady who lives out at Lake Lanier could not explain what happened to them because this is something she's never seen before. It's never happened. She has no idea. But apparently, when these kids came up out of the water, they were sliced open, like sliced. Like their eyes, when they thought they got hit, they were sliced, big ass, big deep gashes across their fucking face, like slices, like somebody had a knife and it was just wailing on their ass up under the water, like slicing on their head, big, deep gashes. They had to get the ambulance out there fast because they were bleeding so much. It was scaring the shit out of everybody. Everybody like, what the fuck happened? And they tell them all they did was went in the water and look for my daughter's bracelet. And the lady told the police that, they were saying something about a hole. It was a hole over there. So, the people that work for Lake Lanier, all of them, they came over and they was like, what are you talking about? And she told them, the kids kept saying something about it's a hole right there, like it's a massive hole. And they were swimming over there and they came out all cut up like that. Like nobody put no knife to them children. Them children went in the water fine and they came out of the water, sliced the fuck up. We don't know what happened to them. We don't know what's going on. They were like, okay, cool. So Cherry and Sean and all of them had to be sent to the hospital. And they was in the hospital, had to have stitches, a bunch of fucking stitches, but they had to have stitches. Now, the lady, the police and all the lady people, they stayed out there because they wanted to get, detail by detail on what she said these kids were saying. And she told them, the kids said it was a hole right there. She said, the first girl told me it was a hole right there. And I told her it wasn't a hole in Lake Lanier. And the people are like, yeah, it's no holes. And she's like, I told her it wasn't no hole. She said, that little girl came out of the water and she was cut the fuck up. Nobody was swimming over there where she was. We don't know what happened. She said, then the other two little girls that came with her swam over in that area. She said, they came up, they told us it was a hole, just like she said, in that area. I told them if they could swim down there and see if they see her bracelet in that hole. So the Lake Lanier people were like, you told the kids to swim down there in a hole? And she was like, because I didn't think it was a hole. I thought, I didn't think it was a hole there for real. I thought it was just kids tripping. And she was like, little girls went down, they said, in the hole, and they came up out of that water. She was like, all you could see was like bubbles when they went down. She said, all you could see was like bubbles, like somebody was fighting. You could see a bunch of bubbles. She like, you could see blood in the water, and then these girls come crawling up out of the water. They was all cut up. Their eyes, they was cut over their eyelids, had to have a stitch, couldn't open their eyes for days and shit behind it. And they was telling them everything that was going on. So they was like, okay. So they decided to get one of their people to take one of those little cameras to try to go down in this so-called hole that Cherry and Sean was talking about. So they sent two divers into this so-called hole with a camera and a light. They both was attached to each other. They had little ropes to attach themselves to each other. And one had a camera, one had a light. Now, when they first got up on the water, it was dark as shit, so he shined the light all around that area, and he noticed it was a gigantic hole in what used to be flat surface of Lake Lanier. He noticed a gigantic hole. He said that shit like it was about 100 feet around, that fucking big. He noticed this hole off the rip, looking at it with his light and everything. And then he shined the light down. He said, no, he shined the light down, but you still couldn't see nothing. Everything was still dark. His homeboy had the camera. They went down together. Those men were only down there in that water for 3.5 minutes before the helicopter up top, because it was a helicopter putting light in the water to help them see. Before the helicopter up top notified the people that was down there on the ground in the water on the boats, notified them they just seen two bodies pop up over there. So everybody jumped in their boats and they rushed to where the helicopter said they just seen two bodies pop up, and it was the two divers that they sent in there to see what the fuck was in that hole. And when their bodies popped up, they was cut massively deep, all over their fucking bodies, necks, all over, and they still don't know what the fuck did it. After that happened, they didn't want anybody going into the water, so it was shut down for, we have to clean the water park because they was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. Now, a lot of cars went in and out during that time. A lot of helicopters landed and went off in that time, but nobody knows what the fuck cut them up bad like that. Nobody know what killed the two divers that actually made it as far down as they did make it. All they know is it's something that is cutting your ass super fucking deep, really fucking quick, and you practically bleed out before you make it to the top. No matter how far down you went, you could have went 10 feet down. The way this shit is slicing and dicing, you bleed out before you make it to the top of the water. So they don't know what it is, and they actually shut down that part of the lake for a whole year for cleaning purposes to try to figure out this massive fucking hole and what's down there. To this day, they don't know what's down there, and they did that hole just like they did Oscarville. The young lady was given an unspecific amount of money to not speak on this hole, but Sean mama wasn't given no money to not speak on this hole. And this is how y'all are getting the story, because Sean didn't get broke off. So Sean said she ain't got but it's a massive fucking hole. And it is something down there that has never come to the surface for people to see, that is sharp as shit, and it don't chew on your body. It don't bite your limbs off. This shit slice and dices your ass like it was scissor hands and send your body floating to the top, and nobody's the wiser. Anybody that comes up missing in Lake Lanier, they could be found with slices and dices on them. But the main thing is they drowned. So they drown. Nobody ever sees the body when they pull them out. We're told they drown. So I don't know. I have no idea. You be the judge. I just don't go. That's me being a judge. I just don't go put myself in those type of situations. So I don't know what it is. I just know every year a lot of people drown in Lake Lanier. A lot of people go missing in Lake Lanier. Bodies are never found in Lake Lanier. Just saying. I'm just saying. It's never. Y'all remember that person I told y'all about, 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, that went missing in Lake Lanier? Still ain't found him. 3 other people that went missing since then. Still ain't found any bodies. And they got sonar and all that shit where they can look through the water. Still ain't found any bodies. Whole bodies just disappear. Just fucking vanish. Never recovered. Never seen again. Never surfaced. Nothing. So be careful taking your ass to Lake Lanier, because you never know what's in the water with you. And if you can't beat it, get your ass out of the water as soon as possible. As soon as possible. I love our family too. No, I've been biting my nails. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been biting my nails. I have a lot going on, and that's like what I do when I be thinking a lot, or I have a lot going on. I chew on my nails. So I've been biting them a lot. I'm gonna lay off on When gas stopped being $1,000 a gallon, bitch, I'll probably slow down on biting. But long as gas is cost an arm and a leg, bitch, I'm still be trying to figure out a way to get down and get mine. So there you go, you guys. 3 stories tonight. Y'all get 2 on tomorrow. Ooh, and I can't wait to get y'all those 2. Yes, it's gonna be so fun. So tomorrow's story time, since this will be a new day for story time, which I'm not gonna do all the time. Y'all only get this 1 week like this. So it's gonna also start at 7:30, and y'all get 2 stories on tomorrow. So get your popcorn, your snacks, your cakes, your pies, and all that good stuff ready for the week, so y'all can have all your snacks when it's time for story time. So thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Keisha. Boom, boom, pow. Thank y'all so much for joining me for story time. I greatly appreciate it. I love you motherfuckers individually because we all family here. And y'all know my motto: stay safe, social distance, and don't slap the sleeves off a bitch unless she earns it. So I love you guys. Good night.